you? How have you been? All right. And you know what? It's been a while. It's been a while. You know what? Let's do this. All right. Hi. How are you? How's it going? How have you been? I like that too. Door reference. Okay, you guys. So, last time, if you caught the last video, where are we going to look at? We're going to look here. If you caught the last video, last time yesterday, I made a crystal ball, but it's not made of crystal. It's made of resin, so it's more like a resin ball. And I'm not in the mood for making. I can talk more about it. So, I went to Value World the other day, and I wanted to get a crystal ball. And I found one. Okay. I went with intentions on getting a crystal ball. Finding one. I did not find one, per se. I did not find what I was looking for, but I found a variation of what I was looking for. So I found this novelty Christmas ball container. So, this is the crystal ball. It comes off. And I put these lights in here. This is like a container or whatever. But I end up filling it with resin, which you guys saw in the last video. And this is how it turned out. So, it got this little crack in it, which is kind of cool. I don't know what that is. I burned the outside. You saw me do that. Yeah. So, I mean, it's clear. You can kind of see through it. But for the purposes of what I made it for, or what it's nice. But I did see a crystal ball, Umitutu. I think Umitutu. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's a store that a friend of mine owns. A spiritual shop. And I found the crystal ball that I was looking for. It's just not in the budget right now, but I really want it. I'm really excited. I'm going to get it. Yeah. But until then, this is the one I have, which I'm so proud of too, because bam, manifestation. All right. So, we're just gonna put this to the side, but I just thought it was cool. Yeah. Okay. So let's wrapping up one project. This is another one which I did with resin, and I wish it was like this clear. But you know what? I mean, like, I'm proud of what I made. So I'm not saying that I wish anything, because this is how it came out, and I'm proud of the execution, first of all. But this is another one of my creations that I love. Love, love, love. Especially how it turned out. Okay, so as you can see, it's an octopus. Right? But I don't know if you've all heard the phrase, we are not a drop in the ocean, but the entire ocean in a drop. And just sit and meditate on that. I mean, I need to do the same thing, but just think about it. Like, we are not a drop in the ocean, but the entire ocean in a drop. And the reason I love that, or that quote this octopus reminds me of that quote, because I made this with sand. And so it's like, instead of a drop, it's octopus. So it's like, we are not an octopus in the ocean, but the entire ocean in the octopus. You know? So it's almost, you see that? So this is the octopus, and when you flip it over, there's red there, is the sand, but there's some shells in there. But I love it. Let's look from this angle. Look from this angle. You can see down there. But from this angle, it's the ocean in a drop. Like, it looks like a drop of ocean. Like, it's literally the ocean in a drop. So, but at first glance, you would think that it's an octopus, and the octopus goes inside the ocean. And like, you look at it from like a universal standpoint. This octopus is something, and something is inside of nothing. But then this is a bunch of nothing in something. Man, it's poetic. It's art. Which I did. I laughed, you guys. Don't forget to laugh today, okay? So, like, you know, let's talk about that, too. Because I did have a download earlier. So, like, okay, so I was talking, I was just sitting there, you know, ooh, kind of cool, trippy. But we were saying, or talking about, thinking about how, well, I was listening to a YouTube video, and I got a download while listening to a YouTube video. And the YouTube video was talking about how, you know, the great creator, E, like as we like to call it here, E, all the above, E, all the above, doesn't get credit for the things that we do. Like this, for example. Not all the time. I mean, there's people out here that gives, you know, their higher power credit. But like, when someone makes something, at first glance, you say, thank you. Or you say, like, you know, I made that. Did someone ask you, did you make that? And you say, yeah, I made that. I made that. But we're all vessels channeling same source energy. So in a way, like, source made all of this, or E, all the above, made all of this. God made all of this. You know, a power outside of you made all of this. So, a lot of times, that E, all the above, that power outside of us, doesn't get acknowledgement for the things that they make. Hello, viewer. For the things that they make. So, okay, just to get you caught up, the first person in here, I'm talking about this octopus that was made by myself. Okay, let's see. Here we are. So I made this octopus. And the octopus reminds me of... Oh. Okay. Well, I wasn't talking to them anyway. So, yeah. The I am, takes credit for, well, I made this is the person who made it. That's the thing. Okay, so let's talk about it. So, I, E, all the above, can be represented as the I in I am. Okay? If that same I made everything, including everything that follows, then what follows is your name or how you identify. So I made this. Essentially, you're saying the God in you made this, or the E, all the above. But a lot of people who aren't conscious to that, or even just thinking that far, because they're just automatically associated with that person, then they don't. E, all the above, does not get as much credit for it, which is okay. But this is why I love this octopus, and it reminds me of that, because, you know, sometimes we're not an octopus in the ocean, but the entire ocean in an octopus. Metaphorically speaking, of course. But this is just a reminder of that, you know? And you just gotta, bring it back, laugh. So, as I'm watching this video, which is explaining all of this, I'm thinking like, well, how do we give acknowledgement then? Like, how can I give acknowledgement? And this is gonna come in another download also prior to this, but you laugh. Sometimes laughter is acknowledgement. If someone, burp for confirmation. If someone's talking to you and you don't know how to respond, you don't want to ignore them, but just laugh. And it don't even have to be a fake laugh. It doesn't have to be a joyful laugh. It could just, meh, ha, ha, you know, like, use any of those. Any of those can acknowledge. Acknowledgement can be used as acknowledgement. That's what came in a prior download. Laughing as an acknowledgement. But you can also use this as acknowledge to give thanks, like, or just give acknowledgement outside of you. Like, even if I can't stop and give thanks, or not even give thanks, if I can't stop and explain that the self that you see did not make the things that may appear that I made, but a higher being made those things. It's, like, then we gotta, or I give thanks before I take credit, before I can tell you that I made this. Let me stop and give thanks to E, all the above. Let me explain to you what E is. Like, E is, like, So, you're not going to explain that to everyone. You're just not. So, what you do It's just laugh. It's okay to laugh. Just because we know that laughing is acknowledgement first, okay? So, it's funny you say that. Did I make this? Yes, I did. I know I did it. You know, because like I didn't even know it was gonna look like this when I made it. You know, I would just follow my intuition and find the source that's outside of you. You know, outside of who we are. Isn't it lovely, man? And we're gonna document all of this. That is the best. Ooh. That's the best thing. Ow! I forgot this was in here. We got crystal. Oh. From Omi Tutu. Thank you, Dora. Yeah. I'm going to find the link and put the link to Omi Tutu down in the description box. And you can order online. I got these crystals from there. Put that there. Alright. So, I said today was going to be a quick video. I don't know how long it's been so far. It's tripping. Here we go. Okay. So, the deck that I have today that I'm going to draw from is a journey of love, because that's what we all are on at the end of the day. It is a journey of love, because technically we're all here from love, right? Okay. Then we all got here from love. When you're born into love, you're expected to go into a loving family. If you are, then you're looking for love. If you are, then you're already in a loving family. You go to love, establishing love, looking for love, find out what you love, what you don't love, loving yourself, loving your higher power, loving all the above. You know, like, life is a journey of love. So, I'm gonna do a video on, like, not a video, but like, I'm gonna talk about how I got some of my cards too, because this was a journey too. You're not trying to go in there, so we're gonna pull you. And I don't read from the book all the time. I don't know if I am or not. Shifting universes. I am. Ooh, really made me sleepy. Seven. You are blessed with an opportunity to change gears, to change your life, to jump on the fast train. You are invited to fling yourself off the repetitive treadmill way of life and into a dance through nature, to be utterly confused and delighted, to accept the way of divine trust, even with its chaos. The instability that precedes will all genuine creativity. So here it is. Your get out of jail free card, your opportunity to make a mess and find what you didn't know you were looking for. You are being nudged. If you wish, let yourself go down this strange path, opening up before you, without knowing what it is, even as you take your next step. Your universe is shifting, and stranger, more beautiful worlds beckon. Why not go where you haven't been before? You'll find yourself where and realize you are more than what you once thought you were. This oracle has a message for you. If you are thinking of changing location, job, houses, or attitudes, trying something new, especially if it is unusual for you, then the universe is supporting you. Now, it is time to accept what you didn't expect. All right. If anyone wants to read that poem, pause the screen here. Hopefully you can see it. I don't know. All right. So, just like peering into here, you know, a new universe. I'm gonna say that kind of looks cool too. So, like, a new venture is like exploring a new universe. You know, starting a new venture. Doing what you love. Me doing this here. This is new, you know. But it's something I'm excited to do. I really am excited to be here. Like, it really has been a long time. I just didn't know how and what I was doing to... And I could have started. I just didn't feel it was time, honestly. It just wasn't time. And now I feel more capable and ready than I did before. And yet, here I am. So, I'm not wrong. Confirmation yawn. Excuse me. Wake up! I wasn't wrong. This is just so cool. All right. Let's see. Oops. All right. Let's see this crystal ball. Let's turn the light on. Interesting. Oh, it's Saturday. And it's not the 25th anymore, but instead it's the 26th. All right. Because I love you and just I can't leave just yet. I want to pull a couple cards from the Starseed, see what the universe wants us to know. We're gonna get a 4-card spread. Bam! What the universe wants us to reach for. They're coming out. What the universe wants us to shield. All right, so what the universe wants to shed light on, and show us what the universe wants us to stay strong on. Yes. All right. These two were already in the box, so you got bonus cards. We have the great serving. Mars energy, anger, conflict, soften to love. So these are just bonus cards. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Okay. The great serving, all paths leads home. So, you see how this water is this path? And it's leading here. Like on the water would lead to this abundant source of water. What this is telling me for sure is, you know, when you're serving or on a path of service for other people, it's going to lead home. It's going to lead to a great place. It's going to lead to bliss. It's going to lead, and you get there by following your intuition. Because it feels good. Helping people feels good, you know? All right. So, message from the universe. What the universe wants you to reach for. Weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Being yourself is a gift and a service. Because other people can see you being yourself, and in turn see that it's okay to be themselves. And that is enough. Sometimes you go through life thinking, oh, I need to do this to help humanity. But truth be told, that is a whole lot for one person to do. Not saying you can't do it. You can do anything you set your mind to. But at the same time, setting boundaries is okay. You know, letting some things go is okay. And that's how more things can come in. The more you let go, the more you're allowing more energies to come in. So, energy never dies. You can't get rid of energy. But you sure can upgrade it, let me tell you. You can. And you're just letting it go. And then you letting someone else come in. And then you let that go. You let it come in. Because we only have the now. So just let that energy come in. Say hello. You know? And the moment you see things aren't going great, let it go. And you learn that discernment over time. The fact of knowing when to let things go. You trust your intuition. You have faith. All right. So that's what the energy that the universe wants you to reach for. So what the universe wants you to shield. The messenger. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. So at the same time, while you're, setting boundaries and knowing when to let go, shield the energy of being harmonious. Keep that energy. Stay harmonious. Stay in balance. And when you notice a shift of imbalance, that's how you know when to let things go. That's the sign that you need. When you know what a balanced state feels like. So when you see the boat's getting rocky, when you feel the boat's getting rocky, then get out of there. All right. What the universe wants you to what's the universe shed light on? Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. And FYI, yeah, that is what I'm here for. Because I wish I had me in the past to hey. But in a way, you did. I was always there. Technically, we're talking about my past here. So I was always there. Whether you remember me or not, I was there, rooting you on, cheering you on. That loud thought in a silent room, that was me. Man, and I don't get enough credit. Yeah, you're right. You don't, but that's what you're here now for. Just give credit and say hello. And for me to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Putting the energies back out there. All right, positive energies. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We got one more card, then we're going to get out of here, okay? So what the universe wants you to stay strong on? Surrender to sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Man. There's so many distractions in life that sometimes, I included, we forget to just live life, you know? We forget to live life. And I'm hoping that, starting this podcast or this talk or this area for us, starting this, I'm able to surrender to sweetness. I want this to be sweet. I want this to work out. And even if it doesn't, like at the end of the day, I'm doing this for you. Okay? Remember that. We are doing this for you. What does that mean? That means everything that you have done for me, I am here to give it back. The universe has done so much for me. And I just want to be that person to help the next person. So if anyone's watching this, I hope it helps. But I have faith and I know that this message will reach who it needs to reach. Because it already has. It already has. Because I know this. I know it has. That's the thing. It's a proven fact. So I'm doing this for the next person. Those twin flames out there. Oh, we got to talk about it. Not right now. That's another video. Maybe next video we'll start that. But, blue flame. That's funny. We'll talk about the blue flame. I'm revamping some things. But first of all, I'm doing it for you. Second of all, when I say I'm doing it for you, that person staring in the mirror. Like, you, Lon, this is the outlet for you. Okay? This is a safe space for you. So it doesn't matter if anyone's watching. It doesn't matter if anyone sees it or not. If they do, that's great. And it's for them to see. But this is also for you. Okay? This is a gift for you. From us. From your universe. From your E, all the above. This is what we gift you. A platform for you to be you. For you to be unapologetically you. For you to let it out and it to be okay. You don't need approval of anyone. You are the sole creator of what happens here. What gets posted. What you make. What you share. What you talk about. This is for you. Because we love you. We thank you for being here. for sharing your joy and your light and love. Because not everyone shares. And there's a select few that does. And we salute you. So this thank you goes to you as well. Oh man. Wasn't expecting that one to come out. Alright guys. Glasses are shutting down. This video definitely turned out longer than expected. But it needed to come out. Surrender to sweetness. Life is sweet. Life is yours. Life is veggie. Life is meat. I definitely want to write. Like, you guys gotta. We gotta get some writing done. That's the real joy. You want to see real magic? Hop on board, guys. Because it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Not necessarily bumpy, but a little turbulent. All right. I love you.